G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Lazerbeak, and look what has come in the post. We have the Lego Soundwave, and I also have, for a free gift, the Fortnite Brickheads. I know Banana and Bear is a thing. I don't know their names, so good luck with that. But that I will do another day. So here is Soundwave. Now, I have a plan. I don't know if it'll work because I haven't opened the box yet. So you will have seen the thumbnail before I've done any of it, so you know if my plan worked or not. So we'll go from there. Alright, so now normally I wouldn't post Legos on a Thursday, but I am literally doing this way before I normally would. It's still just going late afternoon, but I had planned on doing this on Tuesday, like I posted the comment about, the post about, and that didn't happen, and thankfully it showed up today. So I will do this part on, obviously, today, and then next fortnight on the Tuesday. That's not a Transformer review Tuesday. I'll do the next Lego. But let's see if this will work. Now, normally these things have the little thumb grooves, and that's not the case. This is actually a slip-off box. That's helpful. Good old box cutter. So normally, like I think I did it with the last couple, it just sort of, you pop the bottom and it's good to go, but I don't know why they did it this way. So it's very, very bizarre. So this is, of course, as well, Lazerbeak and Ravage. So yeah, this should be interesting. Alright. Don't know how many bags or any of that details. Ooh. It's actually a pretty fancy box. Oh, we've got the paper bags. Oh, this is going to make things even more interesting. So far 12 bags. Oh, God. Jesus. And of course got stickers galore, which is always fun. Why do I have two of the same? Why do I have... I don't know if I'm supposed to have two identical set of stickers. Okay. Either way, I have spares in case I screw up, which I probably will. Alright, so here's our book, nice and thick. And my idea is I want to do the cassettes first, but I don't know if that's how they'll be packed. I'm hoping they will. I'm just sort of skimming through because I don't want to see too much. That's more Soundwave. Go through all our things. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, that actually might just be the transformation. I think that's transformation. Weapons. That's the display for the thing. That's weapons. I don't think my idea is going to work. That's building his weapons. Come on, where's the cassettes? Oh, do not tell me we are going to build the cassettes in the middle somewhere. Give me a second. I'm just going to take a better look. Right, so I just had a look through the book. It'll actually do what I think it will. I just tore this open, just curious what it is, and it's Soundwave's chest plate. So that's sweet. They can go back in there. Now, so, right, now I can divulge my plan. My plan was, like I said, to do the cassettes first. And I can tell you that bag one, if I can find it, is indeed one of the cassettes. It is Lazerbeak. Right, a lot less banging now and lots of bags. Alright, so here's our plank. And I'm going to use this time instead of my usual pillow thing. And we'll see how this goes. I don't think is actually going to be quite strong enough. I think it's just a matter of where you put it. There we are. Kinda, sorta. I really got to figure out a better way to do the instructions, I think. I admit, a lot of stops and starters in this episode, so I apologize for that. But I looked at this and I thought, oh crap, we're actually doing something, but it looks more like just a display piece, which is kind of cool. So yes, now I can officially say we are doing the Lego Lazerbeak. So we got even smaller stuff. Make sure there's nothing in there. I'll put it to my side this time. We don't usually use that, so that can go over there. And more goodies. Nothing left in there, nope. And that can go to the side. Why does it seem so, my phone seems so bright, and I think I know why. My brightness was crazy bright. Alright, so let's spread all this out. Alright, so we're going to build Lazerbeak and a teeny tiny Soundwave. So let's see how this goes. I need to wash this. Alright, so apparently I've already skipped a page, so that was brilliant. Alright, at least this I know is not going to collapse on me, so that's even better. So we want 2 of these, so that, 2 of that. And we got another 2 piece gray right there. So those 2, I think we partly skipped a step, but oh well. 5 blue, and we want, is it 1? I think it's 1. So that in there, and then that there, and that there. We want 2, 3 yellow, so 1 and 2. Oh, went to what was it? Kmart today as well, and I discovered that the Batman Forever car is out, so I'm gonna have to look into that as well. I got too much shit I need to buy. There, and then we want 3 single blacks with a square at the front. 1. Oh, hang on, it's 2-way. All right, fair enough. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Then we want, looks like flat blues. Oh, this way. So flat blue, and a 3 blue. So it looks like we're doing the back half of it. So then we want this, which I'm going to assume goes on there. And then we want, trying to see how that looks. It looks like another flat blue there. And then we should have another one. Goes there. And another one here. And then we want 2 flat greys. So 1 and 2. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just realized how this is actually supposed to work. like that. And then you take these, that's your Ravage, or this, which is your Lazerbeak. Plug that on there, and going by the looks of that, I think that's it for our, that's it for our mini Soundwave. And just because I got the opportunity, there he is with the reissue Soundwave. So that looks pretty cool. Yeah, nice. All right, we'll put that off to the side. Now we'll actually build Lazerbeak. All right, so this is so good. Stay. We want a 4 black. That's too many. Nope. That's a 5. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's a 5. Is it 5 or 4? I think it's a 5. 1, 2. Yeah, it is a 5. Okay, it's just the way it's sitting. All right, so 5 black, and then we grab hooky piece. That goes on there. 4 grey, that goes on there. Another 5 black. We want some grabbies. Oh, there's a 2-1, not that one. Is it 2? It looks like 2. Alright, so that's supposed to be, there it is. 2, so 1 here, and then, nope. There you are. 1 there. We want a 2 black, and a fold over. Oh, we got a Decepticon symbol, so that's nice. Where are you? Nope. Where are you? You can't be that hard to find. You are a black piece. There it is. I was going to say, it can't be that hard to find. That, and then we want gap in 1. One of these days, if anyone actually gets interested enough, they are going to probably tell me how I'm naming the pieces wrong or something. All right, so we take this, we take 1. I've probably put that around the wrong way, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. So that, whoops. So that goes on there. Then we have a rounded black that goes on here. And then that goes under here. There we go. And then we do that again. So that, make sure I don't accidentally use the Decepticon logo by, oh, hang on. That's another, oh, that's right. Lazerbeak does have 2, doesn't he? So now that one. Oh, that one, that's 3. I'm going well. There we go. So we want that one. And another rounded straight bit. There it is. That on there. Those go on there. This isn't too bad an idea. It'll be better once I start getting less and less pages. So then we want, I'm trying to figure out how that works. So we want 1 of these, and we want 2 of these, which apparently go upside down, which I'm assuming is going to be Lazerbeak's feet. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them on. Doesn't seem big enough. Or is that too big? Because what other pieces have we got? So there's that one. And there's that one. Okay, so maybe it does go up. I thought it was going down. So that there. That there. And then there you go on there. And where was that 2 grey I was playing with before? That one there. We want is it a flat black? Or is it a grey? No, it's got to be a black. So there's this one that goes under. This one that goes over. And then we do it so that is pointing down. So we got the gaps at the back and a flat up the front. All right, we're going to give this guy some red. All right, so we want a right angle gray and a weird shaped red. And that goes like that. Then a single flat red, which goes this way. A 2 black. That, trying to figure out how this looks. Goes this way by the looks of it. Oops. Then we want the other angled red again. The other side, another 2 black that stretches out like so. And we want a flat red, like this red. And then we want a tape recorder piece, which I don't really think matters which way it goes specifically. And then that goes over. All right, so I'm assuming it plugs into there, so it still has this sort of gap there. All right, so we're doing the same thing again. We want the gray, we want the red, and we're just basically doing it the opposite direction. So we want that. We want the flat red. Comes out here. 2 black that goes up here. Another weird angled red that goes that away. Another 2 black that comes out here. We want the flat red. And we want our tape, which I'm pretty sure is this piece. That goes on there. And that goes over that. Like so. That's pretty cool. And apparently we slide that up. So I'm assuming that's going to be our neck, honestly. Alright, so is that 1 piece or is that 2 pieces? I'm assuming it's 2 pieces, I think. Or is there a specialized Superman piece? Don't think it is. No, it's not. All right, so we take that. We take a black Superman. That's a good song. If you haven't heard it, yes, there is a song, a song called Black Superman. I can't remember who sang it, but it's perhaps Muhammad Ali. So no surprise there. All right, so 2 onto here. Then another one of these onto here, which looks weird at best. Hopefully I got the right way around that. I think I've got that the wrong way around. I think that's supposed to go that way. This is supposed to go. And just on my nails too. Well, some of them anyway. See, now I'm going to end up using this. Thank you. And then I drop it. Of course I do. So that goes there. that goes there, like so. All right, now you're confusing me. So that goes there, that goes there. Oh, that's why, it's because it's turned it upside down, so that way. Either way, I did it the wrong way in the first place anyway. So that goes into there. And then that attaches to here. That's pretty clever. That'd be a pretty damn big cassette too. Alright, so that Black Superman. So that way. Grab this. That way. Then 2. And then another one. And then Flippy, and we have our dome, which goes on there. And then we can line that up like so. Right, so that's going to be, oh, that's our legs. That's cool. All right, so we want straight black, gray Superman, and I want it this way. Decepticon logo, triangle, and then under here we want a single black and a 2 black here. Well, that's how it looks. How the heck does that attach? This way. Where does it attach? There? I'm really not sure. I'm assuming so. Oh, yeah. That works. Cool. Alright, so same on the other side to that. Gray Superman. Decepticon logo. Triangle. Upside down. Single black. 2 black. And plug that on there. I'll try to get on there. There we go. It is easier if you just go from that angle. I'll lift the camera up a little bit. I think I'm a little bit too far down. Yeah, well, I'm 20 minutes in, so. Oops. Some crap flying everywhere. Alright, so they flip back as we've already done. Flip it upside down. And we want Black Superman. I think that's how it is. Yep, Black Superman. And then 2 black. So there and there. And turn it around, and we want to put this. And oh, is there? There's actually a specialized beak piece. Thank you, motorcycle person. Oh, there it is. And then that goes. Oh, it actually has his head on it. I know you can't see very well, but yeah, it's actually got his eyes on it, and that goes on there. Very bizarre looking beak. And then clip that onto there and fold that back. And we're still going. We'll get to transformation in a minute. But we're also going to build weapons. So we want this. We want grey. So 2 grey there, 4 rounded grey, I think, there, and clippy bit. Yep. And I'm just looking weird at it. So we want these 2. So is this going to be just one big backpack, or is it going to be the 2? I guess we'll find out, won't we? That like that. And I want, actually probably building 2 of them going by what parts I've got. So that there, and then another round grey, which goes in there, which I probably should have put in first. Here you go. And then single greys, so 1, 2. And then we want angle grey and figure out which way this is supposed to go. So I'm assuming they're the back ends, and I'm assuming that's the front end. So that goes there. That clips in. Is it? No, the clippy roundy bits go at the front. So that goes onto there. Put, oh, hang on, missed a step. We're missing a step. Stop jumping the gun. That goes there. That goes there. This goes on here. And a red piece goes in a little hole here. Whoop. Oh, that's not good. Honestly, that needs a little bit more solidity. It'll probably be fine when you tab it into Lazerbeak, but yeah, pushing that in, everything started pushing against itself. All right, so we'll put that to the side and we'll build another one. And then we will do articulation and stuff because there's no real point doing all that later on. So that there, 4 grey there. Let's see. 2 grey. Something, I put something in the wrong spot, didn't I? That there, that there. Alright, so that should be there. That goes there. That's in the wrong spot. Ouch. God, my neighbors are noisy this time of day. Evening, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's not nighttime. Alright, so do this again. That goes on there. That goes there. Then we want our grabby bit. Goes there. We want, that's there, that's there. We want our angled pieces. Then we want our grey. We'll do this one first this time. And then we want our curved. Which goes there. Make sure everything's secure. We have our single ones. There should be angled. We might as well put this in place to just get it out of the way. That on the back. Booster piece. We have our gun, which apparently we have a spare. So that goes together. That goes on there. and without everything falling to pieces. I don't know if I can get my hand just in the right spot so it doesn't press against too much. There we go. There is the other one done. So that is all that finished. So I can go to the side and hopefully everything doesn't fall on my floor. Alright, so I can get rid of this. And we can do our articulation, of course. So here is Lazerbeak in his cassette mode. Looks damn good and amazing. Here he is with, I might as well do size comparisons while I'm at it. So here he is with the reissue that they did, 40th anniversary, Transformers the movie, whatever it was called, Lazerbeak. So there we go. And just for the hay of it, there he is with his so-called cassette. And of course, because why not, there he is with Windblade. So there we go. Alright, let's get this guy transformed and weaponed up. Pretty simple by the looks of it. This folds down and up. We want to bring these out, like so. And bring this down, and then we can bring his wings out a little bit more. Doesn't feel too bad, really doesn't. Now I'm going to assume, because I didn't look at the instructions, that these go into these. So let's see if I'm right. Yeah, they actually sit pretty decently. A nice bit of friction there. It doesn't tab, and it's purely friction. You know, you drop it, it's probably going to shatter everywhere, so just beware. Just bring it up a little bit and give him more of a head. I do feel like his head should be a lot higher. But yeah, that's not half a bad Lazerbeak. I think stands pretty well. Obviously, there's no articulation to rotate, but you can move your legs as thus. Head can come way down. Head can come up. Like I said, I wish the neck was a little bit longer, but the transformation probably doesn't really allow it. It doesn't really hold those guns very well, but it holds, but yeah, it'll come out if you give it a chance to. Of course, head goes up. I don't know. The beak itself seems a bit, in my opinion. And of course, wings can go forward that far, back that far, angled that way, and so far. So nothing's really hitting anything. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool for Lazerbeak. So yeah, like I said, I wish the head came up a little bit higher. I don't. Unless you pop this out, I think, and actually attach it underneath the weapons, I think that's the only way you're going to get that high enough. So there we go. Here he is with MP13's Lazerbeak, which I couldn't do the transformation for because I had to glue one of his tails. And I don't remember gluing his wing too. Or am I imagining things? No, that does. I thought I could flap, it doesn't. Anyway, so there we go. There is Lazerbeak, and there is, well, MP Lazerbeak. And just for the laughs, here he is with MP10. Probably a little bit far back, but there we go. So yes, so yeah, I don't know how I'll display Lazerbeak for the time being, but yeah. So I've done this one. I'll work something out about Ravage, and then we can get right in on oh, by the way, there's with mini Soundwave. Yeah, I'll start doing the actual Soundwave in like 4 weeks from this week. So next week we'll do Ravage, and then we'll start the actual Soundwave build. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.